Smoothie. Okay, power rankings, 10th to 1st. I'm gonna, yeah, that's what we're on.
Should I just put the list up now or wait till we're done?
We should let us start first. Like, you know, I just wanted to do a little introductory bit where I said, here's the thing. Anthony and I were talking, and I said, Anthony, I'm pretty confident about the top 3 teams, and the rest of it, I have no fucking idea. And he said, just try, and I said, fine, and then I did, and then he was like, try harder, and I was like, no. And then he was like, fine. So I just want to put a big old preface. I don't actually know if any of these are good. I'm confident about the top 3. 4 through 10, well, no, I'm pretty good about 4, I think. But 5 through 10, complete toss-up in my eyes, and if anyone says differently, I think they're low-key griefing. Anyway.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty confident about most of my playoff contenders.
No, I'm good with my playoffs. Everyone below that, though, well, I don't know. GG is 50-50.
I don't think I'm going to get whoever's last place right, even if I had $1 million on the line.
No, I forgot about the Optic and CG starting Cody Sun. I actually want to change those, but I'm not gonna.
I feel like one of these is just so lost. Okay, so you want me to put them up now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, I mean, yeah.
So, starting from number 10, I have 100 Thieves.
Where is this? Where am I seeing this? It's not on stream yet.
Oh, it's gonna take a minute.
Oh my god, a whole minute.
It's like 6 seconds, bro.
No, there they are. Eat shit. Wow, of course you flame me. Of course I flame you. Okay, so you have TL at number 1, I have TL at number 1.
No, start from the bottom.
I have Clutch Gaming, you have 100 Thieves.
So, why do you think Clutch is going to be so low?
I forgot that they're not starting Piglet, and that Optic has Dokla.
Everyone forgot Optic has Dokla, mostly because they want to.
If I redid this, I'd probably put CG at 9, only because Piglet was a problem, and Demonte looked really good sometimes. But, like, at the end of the day, I don't even think with Cody's son that Clutch stacks up to, like, FlyQuest. I don't think they even come close to the top 3. But I don't think they even stack against Fly, Fox, Golden Guardians.
So, I had on with these mostly because I don't think this team has any idea what they want to do. I don't think they're ever going to figure it out with this roster and this coaching staff. I think they are lost, and I think there's no saving them. I have watched
cut him from the league. 9 teams now, boys.
I got to the point where I didn't want to talk about this team anymore.
I remember I worked with you on this show.
I was so done with these games.
Anthony, I was there.
Oh my god. Watching one of these play League of Legends made me want to go play ranked just because I didn't want to see that happen anymore. And I was willing to take the risk of playing a Master Yi jungle with or against me. Oh.
I would rather see dang near anything in the world than what I saw watching that team. Because it hurt. And I don't mean it hurt because they were bad. I was like, these are some of the best players to ever play the game, and they're doing what? They're playing how poorly? What? Anyway.
Wait, didn't they put Bang on Vladimir one game or something?
I don't know. You might be thinking of Team Liquid.
No, I remember they put Bang on a not AD carry, and then it was
yeah.
I think why would you do this? It might have been Aurelia. I'm not sure. I think it was back when Funnel was a thing, or at least at the beginning when. Oh, it might have been the first couple of weeks when the AD carry patch wasn't in yet, so AD carries were still a little bit behind. But
that tracks.
Oh man, that seems crazy. All right, number 9, I had Optic, who, thinking about it, as a contender for 10th, and you had Optic, so we agree.
Yeah, just because I think we both forgot there was Dota. I think we both forgot that there's basically no substantive shift. And I think that without that substantive shift, they're just going to continue to be incredibly unpredictable in the jungle and mid, and just not very strong on the top lane.
So I watched an interview with Meteos today where he kind of said they were trying stuff out and they were trying to figure out who they really wanted to go with, because I think they have a few options in the top lane and in the jungle specifically about who they want to run and their support, which is what Meteos notably mentioned in that interview. But I just... It just feels like this team is another team who kind of doesn't know what they want to do, and they have a lot of really good components. They have Crown, another world champion, in the mid lane, and I'm just like,
they're like, wow, Crown's gonna pull them to playoffs easily.
and then it's just like, holy crap, Dokla's pulling them out of playoffs easy. Oh my god, like
we give Dokla a lot of shit on this show, huh?
He should stop playing bad then.
I didn't say we should. I'm sure he's a nice person.
I don't doubt that. I don't want to watch Dokla play League of Legends anymore. I almost don't want to watch Dokla as much as I didn't want to watch Heart of Thieves games. Oh. Watching Dokla play top lane made me hurt because it made me feel like I should try harder in top lane to get in this team and just play better than Dokla.
That's real flame, is what you just dropped. You just dropped some real fire on this poor soul.
But I don't know. I'm a bit lost on what they're doing. They have Dardoch and Meteor, so I'm just like, can you guys make up your mind and drop one of them so someone else can pick them up like CLG? Because CLG could definitely use a better jungler. And I think if they got Wiggly.
Oh yeah, fuck.
And if they got Dardoch or Meteors, that'd be another good upgrade to their team that I think they definitely need.
That's true.
But I don't know if Dardoch ever wants to go back to CLG. But who knows?
Could you blame him right now?
It's a different staff. Who knows?
Yeah, but look at that team, though.
Alright, on to number 8. I had Clutch Gaming, and you had 100 Thieves. I think our bottom 3 are identical.
They are. They really genuinely are, and that's kind of funny, actually.
I think... So, I put Clutch above the Optic and 100 Thieves, mostly because I think they're slightly more together than either of those two teams. I think they had... What? Go.
I just want it... For me, like, the bottom 3 are all, like, kind of interchangeable, you know?
Yeah, okay. Look, I don't want to say I guarantee you that Clutch is going to finish 8th. I'm just saying...
Oh, I know.
I think they're more together to me than the bottom 2 teams at the moment.
That's fair.
Or at least from what I saw last split.
Amazing just gives me a little bit of confidence because I know Amazing has performed pretty admirably in the past. My hope is that after the Korean boot camping and after the split, after more time, whatever meshing issues they had are going to be repaired.
I don't think 100 Thieves went to Korea, but okay.
Some of them did. I think Avramu was streaming there.
He might have just gone there to practice by himself. I know a bunch of pros did go there alone sometimes. I know a few teams went to Korea. I know C9 went to Korea because they did a bunch of stuff there. TL's been at MSI.
No, they did it.
They did?
Oh, wait, maybe they didn't.
Because I saw... I was looking through the...
Well, he played with both Ryu and teammates a bunch.
I don't know. I didn't see any list of their going to Koreas this year. Some teams publicly
I just saw it a bunch on like Aframu's videos. Like he would be duoing with his other teammates in Korean solo queue. So my assumption was that they were all there, but maybe it's just like some of them.
Yeah, that might be it.
Either way, the point I want to make is just that hopefully with Amazing and more time, this disparate roster can come together and at least not be like right. I think that they're probably a little bit better than Optic. I think that they're probably a little bit better than CG. But
I'd like to know you're saying this about Bang and Someday and Afro.
Yeah, it feels bad. It feels really bad as a person to do that.
Who was one of these mid laner before Huhi?
Ryu.
Yeah.
And he's back. He's on Academy now.
Yeah, he's on the Academy team. And when that announcement was made, somebody's like, "Oh my god, he went back to Academy." I'm like, "Yeah." Putting professional players who have a lot of experience in the academy works so badly. I really wish C9 would stop doing it and stop being so productive with their academy roster, you know?
Yeah, how dare we teach the next generation of players?
that was just, oh my god, that was the naive Reddit post of the week. Oof.
Big oof indeed.
Okay.
Splat 7, CLG for me, Fox for you. No faith in Fox, falling down, out of playoffs.
I think CLG made an upgrade and Fox didn't, and I don't know what Fox is sort of upgrading with. They've had management issues apparently. Uh,
Well, that was investor issues.
I mean, it would still affect them. It'd still be a bit of an
No,
issue
I
from the
know,
top
but it's
down.
not like they're direct above. It was like the guy who
Well,
put money on that.
the reason why Fox seemed to be in such a weird spot, I think, in summer last year, when didn't they go to the did they go to the final in spring last year? I think they went to the final in spring last year, and then in summer they took a nosedive, and they were left where they were last split. So, that happened because Rick Fox stepped away from being a part of management for the team, like, and let other people do it, and it went really, really badly. Uh, so I think Rick Fox being more involved is probably helpful to them. So I hope it's more helpful to them because they might actually just get kicked out of the league. But that's a different problem than their performance. I just think Fox didn't make an upgrade, and CLG probably did.
My thing is that CLG, I think they definitely made an upgrade, but I don't think Deshaun was the problem. So you've upgraded the slot that wasn't making you lose games, but it doesn't seem like you've addressed the problems that were making you lose games. So, like, sure, he's gonna come in. Maybe he lanes better, maybe he does better in 1v1s, but is he going to be enough to counteract whatever else is happening on the map, right? Because it just didn't seem to me that Deshaun was like, I was never like, oh my god, Darshawn and hidden through that game. Like, that was never what I was thinking. I was always like, well, these were just weird macro game calls, which the top laners don't usually make on teams anyway. It's usually your jungler or your support.
Oh my god, I split push it. I'm like, call me, dude. I'm hitting a turret.
Yeah, so like if you're having macro game calls and you're not replacing one of your main macro voices, and maybe Darshawn was the macro voice, but I doubt it. If you're not replacing your macro voices, then I really don't know that you're addressing the issue. So I don't have a lot of faith in CLG to improve because I expect them to make a lot of the same mistakes just with one different face.
Okay. All right, number 5. I had CLG, and you had
Golden Guardians.
Golden Guardians. Okay. I think Golden Guardians is most definitely firmly a playoff contender. We are definitely looking for them to improve their synergy.
But I think we started to see that later in the season, later in the playoffs. They were playing way more cohesively, and I expect that to improve. I expect this break to help the time together. Because remember, they were kind of like thrown together at the last minute. And now I think they're going to have more time. Wasn't this Haunter's first split and someone else's first split on this team?
I mean, yeah, but I don't think that was thrown together.
Thrown together as in like they didn't have as much time together as like Sneaky and Zazel have had, right? Like
yeah.
I don't mean like thrown together like the day before. Like
This is a totally new roster summation.
Yeah, and I just think that the more they played, like I just expect them to do as good or a little bit better than they did last time. I don't think they are going to be a bit worse off for not making a change. I think that makes sense to me. You know, you just started to see the roster gel and work together. See where that goes this next split and watch it work, you know.
I think everyone on this team, on Golden Guardians, definitely has something, but I'll talk about that because I have them next.
Yeah.
So I think CLG is my 5th, mostly because, or is it my on 6th or 5th? I don't know.
You're on 6th.
6th. Okay, yeah, I think they're my 6th because I think they can make playoffs. I thought they could make playoffs last split. I was just kind of wrong because Fox kind of lucked into it a little bit. They both of them were right there and they kind of just passed each other barely. But like I said before, I think CLG made a good upgrade. No, I don't want to say good upgrade. They made an upgrade, and I think a change was needed to do something. Simply changing an environment, or just changing a variable in the environment, might be enough to boost them up a little bit. And I don't see Fox continuing their push with Rush. I don't think Rush gets much better, and I don't know what their problems were last split. And I do see them rearing their head again. I don't think this is going to be a one and done kind of thing. I think this is going to be a chronic issue that will keep going with them through the summer split.
Okay.
On to number 5, where you had Fox, and I had Golden Guardians. So my spiel about Golden Guardians is I think each of these players definitely has something to bring to the table. Haunter's a really good top laner. Contract is a really intelligent jungler. I think Froggen's interesting picks can really give a shake up to the game. The Lux pick that Bjergsen whipped out against Zoe. That
was sick.
That I think Jensen then whipped out against IG. Against Zoe. That was from Froggen. That was a Froggen pick that everyone started banning out against Froggen in scrims because they didn't want to have to deal with it. Because no one's going to play it. They aren't going to get any good practice against it. It's just Froggen. And then people start playing it as a counter pick to Zoe, which I think is a great idea. Because
I agree.
Lux is just stupid easy. It's just
and not bad into Lux. She's safe. She's pretty good into Zoe. Easy to hit your skill shots if you know where she's going to ult back to.
Okay. So why do you think Fox is 5th?
Just because I don't think Fox got worse. I think you're right. Rush probably doesn't get all of a sudden way, way, way better. But at the same time, I don't know, my hope is that, and this is a hope, it's not based on anything other than hope, obviously. My hope is that whatever issues were plaguing Rush at the beginning of the year and seem to not be plaguing him as much at the end of the year stay away. Whatever consistency he needed was found. And that consistency for such an impactful jungler, such a high impact jungler as Rush is, translates to the team in a very meaningful way. Solo's not bad. I think I've made fun of him in the past, but it's just because I'm a dick. Solo's not that bad. Their bot lane is consistent and pretty good. Their mid's good. If they have that jungle pressure consistently and the pressure we know Rush can bring to the table, the aggression, the control, etc., without the sort of nerves and getting in his own head or whatever it was that was plaguing him, I think Fox is pretty good. I think they stack up all right against basically everyone under TSM on my list.
Okay. The next one is number 4. Yes.
And we both have Fly.
I like FlyQuest, man. My boy Turtle. They upgraded their support.
Homie, Wild Churchill.
They upgraded their support. JJ was giving me some palpitations last split, so
yeah, he made us put a little money in that Pepto game. A little bit of money in that Pepto business.
So I think they are just going to be a good bit better. They showed that they were better than GGS in playoffs, and I think they will keep it that way. I don't think this team is going to get any worse. I see no place that they get worse. I think Viper has a lot of room to grow. I think their mid laner is Pobelter, right? Yeah, Pobelter.
Oh yeah, and Pobelter's consistent and not bad.
Pobelter looks sturdy. And they also got Santorin, a TSM jungler. Oh, I'm all over this. I love this team.
You just like TSM junglers.
They're all here, man. They're all here. Amazing came back.
Oh, you're right. They're all here.
So yeah, I'm really feeling this one. I'm liking them hitting 4th. They might be able to break the top 3. We'll see what happens. Maybe one of the top 3 teams fall down this split and they can make their way in, but I don't see that happening, to be honest. But it's the LCS, baby.
Either,
anything freaking happens. All right.
Yeah, so this is League of Legends, baby.
Shall we get into the hotly debated 3rd and 2nd place?
Are you just not gonna let me talk about FlyQuest?
I'm sorry. You go.
No, I don't have anything else to add. I think they did a flat upgrade on their support, and even if they keep JJ on Academy and he gets to learn, then fine. Turtle is Turtle. Obviously, the rest of that team is nice. I think Viper is way better than I expected him to be. And I don't see their roster move hurting them at all. I think it makes them better, but I'm not confident that it cracks TSMC and IMTL because they're just, those are the 3 teams that they're whoa, okay. Hotly debated 2nd and 3rd.
I have one thing to say about Viper. As much as I effing hate Riven.
Yeah, as much as I want to shit on Riven mains.
Him being able to just whip it out at will is probably an amazing boon for this team. I think Broken Blade can do it too, and I think that's great for TSM.
Yes, he just hasn't had to.
Yeah, I think he did it once, but it's Viper's like go-to, I'm going to trash you, and this is going to be my lane now pick. And I just love watching
and to be honest,
top
it works.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
But he's also, like, just nutty at that champion in a way that not many people are.
All right. Time to start cutting some throats.
Oh my god.
You want to just do them both at the same time, then we can take turns.
Yeah, because we're just the only reason that they're where they are is because of who we're personally fans of.
Okay, so
you know that, right? Like that's the
only reason they're like this. Also because I think we both agree they're all so goddamn close it almost doesn't matter. And the only reason we put TL1 is because they went to MSI and did well. All right.
That's literally it. These top three could be just like the bottom three. They can be any which way, and I wouldn't be shocked. But
all right, so I put TSM number 2 and C9 number 3.
Wow, and I put C9 number 2 and TSM number 3.
If anyone watched any of the TSM vs C9 reviews we did last split, dear Lord, are you not surprised?
You shouldn't be, because this is expected. This is expected. They're both really good teams. They neither made any change, thank God.
Oh, it feels so good to have a team that doesn't even make a change in the middle of the goddamn season. Oh,
I agree.
So to be fair, TSM may run Greg, but I don't.
But on and off junglers aren't even that bad. I don't think that's.
Neither of them are bad. I feel like they're mostly interchangeable from what I've seen in the past 2 years.
No, I agree, and I think that's just fine. I think that's a good place to be in, right? But they're both really good teams, 7-man rosters. Their core 7-men are both really, really strong.
TSM's a 6-man.
6-man? Oh, you're right. The 6-man, 7-man are both really, really strong. I think that's one weakness TL does have, is that they don't have like a stacked...
Yeah, they don't have anything to fall back on.
Yeah, I agree. I think TSM and TL, or TSM and C9 have been using the academy system like way better than any other team in the league. It's not even close as far as I'm concerned.
TSM has a third string team, by the way.
I know. Listen, they're both really good teams. Neither one is going to get worse unless all of a sudden one of the changes just makes some other team insanely good. Unlikely, in my opinion. So TSM and C9 are really going to be fighting to see which of them, if either, can overtake Liquid. I think it's possible for either of them to do it. And again, legitimately the only reason I have C9 in second is because I'm a fan and I needed to flame Anthony, but it would be way too much flame if I put TSM below the bottom 3.
Mostly because everyone would just doubt this list and be like, who are you and why are you a FlyQuest
fan?
fan?
That would just be a bad lie. That would just be like, I don't
I'd never let you live it down at the end of the season when TSM are in first place.
I don't know. But I mean, basically... Even TL, I think we can lump in here because I really do think the only reason, like you said, that either of us is TL here is because they just won. They won before that, and they went to MSI and performed really well.
I think anyone who has TL is not number 1. It's just high, and they have no idea.
Yeah, I think that's just fair. Like they go there, and then the other 2 teams are fighting for second, and like whatever, right?
It's hard to say with any factual information that TL are not the best team in NA. Like, sure, TSM took them to 5 games and got a pretty close, almost 50-50 last game, but at the same time, C9 took TSM to a really close 5-game series, and they never had to play a fourth place match to be like, oh shit, we can't even beat FlyQuest. So, when they went to MSI, I said, I think these teams are so close it wouldn't matter which team had actually gone to MSI.
I agree.
And I still fully believe that, but I just the results that TL have put up make it impossible.
Impress me a lot.
Yeah, it's very impressive, and it makes it impossible for me to put them anywhere but first at the moment.
I agree. I mean, I think we basically agree on the top 3. I think there's very little to say here.
They're just really close. It's just yeah. I love having this really strong top 3, and I hope it just makes the league get any better. I've been hoping for TSM to have a real competitor ever since C9 shit the bed. And we're back at it once again.
Yeah. Back at it again at the Krispy Kreme. Okay.
I just can't wait for TL to win their 4th fourth NA title
win
in a
again.
row. I'm just sad they
never win again. Back to fourth place.
I'm just sad they didn't win their MSI, so they could be the fourth MSI team. That would have just been icing, but you can't have it every way.
That would have made the scripts too obvious.
Oh yeah, it would have. All right, so that's it for our power rankings.
You ready to take us the fuck home? Bring us on home,
I think that's great for our week 0 here on the Legendary League of Legends podcast. You can catch us for this split. You can catch us Mondays at 7 p.m. That may or may not change. Check my Twitter in the description for if it does.
We're working it out. We're doing it. We're doing it live.
We're gonna see what everything happens. We should be pretty good for this next week, hopefully.
Yeah, next week for sure.
I think that's it. Check the VODs on my YouTube channel. Check twitch.tv/NizzyTV to watch it live. Like the time I said before. Have a great day.
Have a great night.